This whole planet is old. And it's filled with good shit and bad, and we don't know where it comes from.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, Movie Boy Mike, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Stephen King extended universe that Welcome to Derry is going to be the blueprint for. But before we get into all of that, please be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. It really goes a long, long way, especially in Derry, Maine. Now let's get right into it. So Welcome to Derry, coming October 26, 2025, this upcoming Halloween, on HBO Max. It's going to be the layout for this new Stephen King cinematic universe. In Pet Sematary 2019, we see Rachel driving past a sign on the highway that says Derry. In addition to that, in the Dark Tower 2017 adaptation, we do see Jake walking through an abandoned amusement park with a huge sign above him that says Pennywise. If that's not a crossover Easter egg, I don't know what is. What I mean by that is, the filmmakers very clearly have wanted to do this extended universe of Stephen King's content for quite some time now. And now with Welcome to Derry coming out, they really do have the green light to do a lot of the stuff they haven't been allowed to do in the past. Now with the Dark Tower TV series also in production, at the time being directed by Mike Flanagan, along with The Long Walk, there's quite a lot of potential for these characters to meet on common ground, one way or another. How they will decide to do it is up to them, and we can only guess. But the fact that the ball is really starting to roll in terms of potential crossovers is really exciting, especially since the Stephen King multiverse has always existed so strongly in the books, and hardcore readers like myself will always find a shared character or a mutual friend from two different stories, finding themselves with the main character in whatever you're reading. It will be really great to see those crossovers on screen for once, and I really hope they're as exciting as they are in the books. With the Dark Tower TV adaptation in production right now, directed by Mike Flanagan, that series is promised to have 5 seasons. Now keep that in mind, 5 seasons, and Welcome to Derry is set to have 3. That's a lot of time to go by without a crossover between the two. I'd put my money on the fact that the Dark Tower and Welcome to Derry will likely have a crossover sooner or later, potentially with the Man in Black, maybe even the Crimson King, who is, without a doubt, the same species as Pennywise. Then you can also add the idea of Matoran the Turtle being the bridge of this crossover between the Dark Tower and Welcome to Derry, considering the fact that Matoran aids the Losers Club in defeating Pennywise in the sewer. Matoran the Turtle also spends his time helping Ronan across the Dark Tower series. So, with that shared angel entity, the two franchises could find themselves in the same room or on the same ground. Not to mention Derry's surrounding towns, Ludlow, Maine, Jerusalem's Lot, and pretty much the whole state of Maine for that matter in Stephen King's mind. And there are other characters throughout different Stephen King novels who have made their way into Derry. For example, Jake Epping from 11/22/63. He goes back in time to save John F. Kennedy from being assassinated. And on his journey to save JFK, he ends up staying in Derry for a while and actually running into Beverly and Richie. So very likely we could see Jake Epping in this period of time, especially considering Welcome to Derry takes place in 1962 and Kennedy died in 63. So we might be able to see Jake Epping. Not to mention we might be able to see Patrick Danville or Ralph Roberts from the book Insomnia, which also takes place in Derry, Maine in the 1990s, focusing on the main character Ralph Roberts, who is 70 years old in the book. As he is a lifetime resident in the town of Derry, it's more than likely we might see him as a younger man. What I really want to see in this Stephen King extended universe that's set to take place in Welcome to Derry, I really want to see Randall Flagg, aka the Man in Black. On that same note, I'm curious what you guys think. What do you guys hope to see out of this potential crossover that Welcome to Derry might offer? Let me know in the comments section. Also, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's always a pleasure. If you guys like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button for more. I'll catch you guys next time.
Was that Movie Boy Mike? Oh boy, think that was Movie Boy Mike?